here's our queen, the Queen Elizabeth. Hail, Queen.
Ronnie, it is a joy to hear your voice again.
Thank you so much.
I have a question that I was very delighted to hear that Shelby is back on the show, because he is one of the interns that I really, really enjoy, and I'm glad he's, like, permanent. Mm-hmm. But I want to hear his version of the Thanksgiving dinner with Fez and his family. I want to hear his version. All
right. I don't know whether we can get to that right now, but we definitely will do that.
Can we put that on the...
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to talk to Liz that's fire, since she's the real producer, I will. But
okay.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll definitely let him tell that story of what it was like. Maybe we do have a little time right now, right? Shelby went over and had Thanksgiving dinner with Fez and Fez's family as a way of making Fez's mother mad, because your mom doesn't like the fact that you came out.
Yeah, she'll discuss it with other relatives, but not with me. Still very upset about it.
What relatives?
She'll mention it to my aunt. She'll mention it to my sister.
What does she say bad?
It'll come up in conversation. Like, my sister will say something like, hey, that guy would be really nice to hook up with Fez, for Fez to meet. And my mother will just put her hands over her ears. Don't you dare say that to him. Don't you bring it up. I don't want to hear about that. She gets very upset and tries to just really put up the big wall of silence around it.
And your mom's how old?
My mom is 77.
Do you think that it would make your mom better to know that even though you came out as gay, you still never been with anyone?
She would be thrilled. She would be thrilled to hear that.
I'm going to send her a little note that says, Dear Mom, don't worry, it's fake. So you wanted Shelby to come and act like your hired twink just to make your mom upset.
Yeah, that just give the illusion, never say anything, but just plant the seed in her mind that Shelby was my twink boyfriend, that we were having some sort of relationship.
So, Shelby, how was the dinner?
Well, I got to the restaurant, and, I have to walk down these long, kind of curved stairs like I'm entering some weird Miss America pageant. And then they're all turned to look at me, and it's like this circle table, for some reason, has, wicker chairs. I don't know, this is, this weird place. I guess they couldn't get, the place they wanted to, and then that came out, halfway through the meal. Because I was a late addition, then they had to change the reservation, and that was an awkward thing.
Oh, God. So they made it into a nightmare for you instead of for the mom.
Yeah, well, then he made it seem all this time that his mom was, evil. She was just a normal old lady.
I know. There's nothing wrong with her at all.
She was very silent throughout the entire meal. And, in fact, the weird thing was when we were already seated, like Shelby said, and when he was coming down the spiral staircase, she actually leaned over to me and said, I think Shelby's here. So she had eyes. I mean, she never knew what Shelby looked like, but she was looking for whoever this guy was going to be.
So other than that, it was uneventful?
Well, I was kind of surprised at how hot his niece was, to be honest with you.
Yeah. His niece is hot.
And then just how normal the whole family was. I thought it was just going to be this whole band of just crazy people.
Hayseeds. Hayseed gypsies. No, there's nothing wrong with his family, except for one son. His name's Fez.
Then his sister was rocking shades the whole time, like she was Nicholson at a Lakers game.
Yeah, but she has bad eyes, right?
Yeah, she has, because of a bone marrow transplant, she has a lot of eye damage.
She had a bone marrow transplant?
Rich.
Not for Thanksgiving dinner.
It's not like it was a really bright restaurant, though. We were practically in a basement.
What's the story with the shades?
She is really sensitive to light. She's got a lot of eye...
So she never takes them off?
No, she doesn't. No.
Not even in the shower?
The only time she takes them off is when she has to constantly use eye drops. That's the only time they come up, and then she has to. Her eyes just aren't making enough moisture, and they're getting worse and worse. So actually, any sort of light, I think the candle on the table was probably causing her eye pain.
Like a vampire. She just goes like this during the meal. And then Fez's whole fucking family scurries back into the darkness. So, all this trying to make you look like a gay twink wasn't even worth it, Shelb?
Yeah, then he texts me like halfway through, like under the table, like she thinks we're gay. Let's play this up. So he starts
I said, keep playing it up.
Oh, God.
He starts like rubbing my shoulder, and
I kept checking on him. How's your meal?
I'm like, oh, it's good. And you're going a little low there, buddy.
We had to do the act. We had to perform.
How you feel about yourself, Shelby? Being used for
Disgusted.
dinner.
Then at the end, he like
For dessert.
gave me like a too long of a hug, and then did this weird hair tussle, just walking
that's
off,
weird.
just shaking.
That's creepy, man.
Why'd you give him a hair tussle, Fez?
It was kind of a pat on the head type thing.
Well, you wouldn't do that to an actual lover, would you?
I wasn't sure. It seemed like a nice, affectionate thing to do, and my mother was standing away from us.
If he's a puppy dog.
She separated us. She separated herself from us and was just staring across the lobby outside the restaurant.
Here's what I hate about this. Shelby probably thought him getting a job depended on this, and he has a fucking lawsuit against the company right now. Easy.
Then they're like calling him by his real name the whole time. Then they're like, "Oh, wait, you probably don't call him that, do you?" Like, no, I know him as Fez.
Who said that to you?
I think one of his aunts, sisters, whoever was there.
And you just kept calling him Todd? Todd, this is such good meat.
Cut this for me.
So sick.
Oh, that would have been good. I wish I had thought of that.
Nomad, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, buddy. Hey,
Yeah.
Shelbs, how's it feel knowing that Fez went home and beat his dick to that song?
Oh, that's a terrible thought. Did you, Fez?
There may have been a thought later on, but no, I did not jerk off.
I believe the quote was "beat his meat."
Yeah, it was. He said that exactly. All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. Time to give out this this prize. And what was our prize from yesterday, Fez?
Fantastic prize of Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, and Jason Lee on DVD, Chasing Amy, all signed by those three people.
Everybody voted, right? You've all put your silent votes in? Mm-hmm. I'm going to read these out. It's Bennington crossing the unaware. Bennington crossing the unaware. Very good job. Bunny Kickbutt. Very good job. Bunny Kickbutt.
Congratulations, you'll be getting that prize. Chasing Amy on DVD, signed by the director and writer Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, and Jason Lee.
Here's Bobby. Bobby, you're on the Run of Fez show.
$1 million, Ronnie B. Welcome to Raw Dog.
Thank you.
Just wanted to find out if Fez picked up a book of matches while he was out to dinner with Shelby the other night.
I did not pick up any matches. I didn't keep a keepsake from that night.
Why not?
You kept my dignity.
And I have it in a little wooden box in my apartment.
The little wooden boy has a little wooden box. Someday he wants to be a real boy. Gary wants to know what happened to the holiday photo contest. We will get to that later on this week as well. A lot of people writing about mics, sound, replays. Chris Stanley, you've got quite a lot of work out in front of you right now.
Yeah, there's on-demand issues, there's player issues, trying to get it all sorted out one issue at a time.
I saw Don Wiki Wicklund was in today. He can be very, very helpful with those things.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk. I definitely have something I need to talk to him about concerning the online player that needs to be taken care of, in my opinion. Hopefully it all gets sorted out.
Well, you are an expert. I swear to God, I feel like you just gave me that cold today. Yesterday it was great because you were in the other room.
Yeah.
Today you're in here like this. I need you to get out of the room from when we do Gillian Jacobs too.
I'd probably just weird her out.
Get out.
I'd just weird her out.
And then you'll come into this room, Shelby, but don't say a word to her.
My lips are sealed. My giant lips.
Giant
beautiful. Lips are sealed. We should have got his picture taken with Liv Tyler.
People wouldn't know who to touch themselves to.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I kept it classy for Liv.
Live free or die, I like to say to her.
Always.
Live free or die.